Just left my house, going to Australia.
Welcome to Modern Grand Tour with me, Garden Lowe. After travelling through Europe and Russia, we're now in the final part of my round the world journey, where we'll visit South Korea, Japan and finally Australia. In this 27th and final episode of Modern Grand Tour, we'll visit the beach, explore the bush and of course finally attend my best friend's wedding. So joined by a few friends from London, let's explore Australia's most iconic city and unofficial capital, Sydney.
There you go, Lee. It's the first time you and I have seen this, huh?
No, I saw it from the plane.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
alright, so I'm just on my own then.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen this.
Australia's most famous building is often considered the most magnificent building of the 20th century. So together with my mates Lee and Dave, we went to get a closer look.
Right, Sydney Opera House. Hello. Oh yeah. Someone's took me off there. It's quite church-like.
That's a bit, yeah, the art.
It is spectacular to look at from afar away. When you're up close, you just go, oh, that's alright.
Obviously not liking my architectural opinions, I was then attacked by a crazy local. Watch the top right of your screen.
Fucking hell. Seagulls are trying to steal my burger. It's fucking not dangerous. Did you see them?
No, what?
The seagull? Yeah. Fucking almost hit my burger. If I do that, like within seconds.
Go on, do that. Walk, hold it in the air.
Yeah.
Go on.
Have it nicked. It's weird though, isn't it? Because they would have normally been like, they teach their like young to like grab fish out of the water and stuff. No, they teach them here. Grab the chip. Fucking chips are nice. Sometimes there got to be a fish on the plate as well.
Yeah.
It's deep fried. There's no deep fried things in there, mate.
Whoa, did you see him salivating?
Salivate.
He did! Did you see that, Lee?
The next day, we then headed to Australia's most famous beach, Bondi, where we met up with our mate Stuart, who was getting into the whole home and away vibe.
And from the very first moment I saw you, I never felt such emotion. I'm walking on air.
I'm eating. Put me off my dinner though.
Hold up.
Bondi Beach. We walked in, we're on it, we walked on it. We're here.
That is amazing. Concentrate, Lee, otherwise you'll lose focus and the bird will go.
Did you change hands? Did you just really quickly change hands? Can you make it dive, Lee? Do a trick, make it move, make it move. That was good, that was good, well done. Someone else is controlling him now.
Along Sydney's famous coastal walk is Clovelly Bowling Club, which has to be one of the world's best located sports venues. So we thought we'd give it a try.
It's like putting in golf, you've got to get the right weight and the right line. Okay, when they slow down, they start to turn.
And then, see, I'd have thrown it a lot harder.
Yeah, I would have done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, Stuart McGill and I have a history. Whether that be who's better at football, who's better in a pub quiz, or in today's case, who's better at bowls. Basically, if he's Spider-Man, I'm the Green Goblin.
How's the last one look?
How does it feel, Stu? Come on, Stu. Oh, mate. Oh, mate, just not good enough. Just not good enough.
You know where that camera's going, didn't you? He's getting your head, Migs. He's getting your head. He's not even in my head. He's just being a dick. Migs, don't lose your temper.
But you got to take these out.
Our final stop of the day was Coogee Beach, considered the little sister of Bondi, but equally as beautiful.
We're on Coogee Beach. It's nice, it's a nice beach, I like it. Everyone's fit and running and eating healthily and doing exercises, even when they're like from like 10 years old to 100 years old. They're all like well healthy and stuff. But I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed for the Eastbury I'm hanging around with.
This is the gayest thing you've ever filmed, Carl.
It does look like something from Bullet, another car chase. Rachel, yeah, not bad, you. Do us a favour, say hello to your mum for me, I'll boss you back.
Yeah, you must have known. Right, cool. I'll see you in the morning then.
We're in the Australian bush, boys.
Whoa! The next day, the groom-to-be and now local Sydney-sider, our mate Sean, took us on an adventure to explore the Blue Mountains National Park.
It's like Planet of Endor.
There's Ewoks down there.
Yeah. Warwick Davis.
Yeah. Still stranded down there.
Yeah, in his suit. Yeah. Boiling.
Yeah.
Go touch it, Doc. Where's you turn around?
Opened up and it's gremlin inside.
Yeah, like loads of them, and they're all eyes pop out. You don't know in Australia, their nature's mental.
Scientific, that. Yeah. Their nature's mental.
So they decided to drive off without me. Obviously, not driving too far away. Just enough so that when I get close to it, they're going to drive off again. Watch. Predictable. How predictable are they? Look, one more time, they'll do it one more time. Absolutely predictable, boys.
Maybe you drive, you can't fucking look for What is a dentist rescue?
Oh wow. That's mental.
You ready?
Let's play a game.
What game?
Right. I spy my little eye. I see something beginning with T. Get one guess.
T.
Trees. No, that's not it.
What is it?
T-shirt.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
You ruined
You're
it.
crap at this
You've
game.
ruined this.
You're right in front of me. Apparently there are, well, there's these rocks called the Three Sisters. Rocks are always called something when you go to national parks. So this one's called the Three Sisters. I mean, they could have called it the Three Stooges, right? Well, boys, cheers to a happy wedding and a great future.
Good luck.
Shawnee and Rachel.
Cheers, boys.
Hope it all goes well.
I think that's what I needed all day.
It's nice, this is a great setting, mate. I like this. Outside weddings, they're the thing to do.
It's like we're in the OC or something.
No jokes, mate. No jokes.
No, no.
possible, but I want to spend every irritating moment with you. You are my best friend and my greatest adventure. I promise to respect your ideas and support your dreams, realising they may be different to my own, but are no less important. I vow to accept change as we grow individuals and together as partners, standing by you wherever life takes us and whatever challenges we come up against. I promise to speak when words are needed, and to always share the silence when they are not, and to live every day within the warmth of your heart and call it home. Shawnee, may we have many more adventures and grow old together.
Sean, you may now kiss your beautiful bride. Please put your hands together, everyone. Not a kiss. Kiss your bride. Ready? Put your hands together, everyone.
It's really funny in there because where we're sitting is by Miggs, so he's just sitting on his own in that corner. And he just looks really funny.
So we're here waiting, yeah?
And so, after 3 months travelling to the other side of the world, my adventure was finally over. This trip was the most educational journey I had ever taken, where I learnt about the European Union in Belgium, sex and drugs in the Netherlands, the Second World War in Germany, hygge in Denmark, the Vikings in Sweden, saunas in Finland, communism in Russia, the Korean War in South Korea, otaku culture in Japan, and the indigenous in Australia. But the one thing I take away more than anything else are the people. Whether that be the tour guides in Europe who shared their knowledge, my couchsurfing hosts in Russia who shared their home, new traveller friends in Asia who shared their company, or my best friends in Australia who shared their practical jokes. Because travelling is not an isolated experience like studying from a book, but rather it is a social experience. And it's through these shared moments with people of different cultures that helps me to understand my own culture and ultimately who I am. That's why I travel. So I hope you've enjoyed sharing this modern grand tour with me and the amazing people we met along the way. For the final time, until our next adventure, Godspeed.
Europe, like Belgium, Spain, everything is connected. You can feel that. But when you go to the UK, you need to show your visa and everything.
Percentage of people using marijuana in Netherlands, it's one of the lowest percentages in all the Western countries. So that kind of works.
Start to ask myself, why? Why do I need to feel guilty? Why do I need to hide my citizenship? Why do I need to be afraid when I go somewhere else and say I'm German?
We have a saying called hygge, and that's when it's cozy. Like tonight we just have to be on the couch, watch some television.
Oh, okay. How is the Swedish way to be? The person is usually not in your face. They're not the first one to say, I know.
The basis for Finnish identity, our land. So what is our land like? 70% forest, 11% lakes.
First place for European people, it's me, and Russian family man.
European people are very good at discuss history and cultures, politics. Korean people study a lot, but they study only for their job. So just paperwork.
Tokyo held Summer Olympic Games and demonstrate to the world that Japan's youth comes like
England had nowhere to put their convicts, so they thought, of course, if there's a nice place called Botany Bay, let's send them out there.